Welcome to another virtual improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's the Sunday 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time team. So if you want to follow this team, you go to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy, click on the playlist, click on Sunday at 11 a.m., and you can go back 1 year. And if you want to go back 2 years, you can go as far back as you want. We have over 300 shows up on our YouTube channel. I'm Ken Sco, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. Let's introduce the host and director of this cast, John Darden.
Everybody, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in.
John, what are we playing today?
Got some fun games, Kent. We're going to see a radio parody. We're going to meet a two-headed monster, have a tag team competition, have a foreign language translated, hear some old people say what life was like back in their day. We might even see a courtroom parody, a lot of surprises.
Wow. Well, let's introduce the cast who's going to be playing all these games, starting with Rishi. And Rishi is from, I can't read my own writing, Rishi. Where are you from, Rishi?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan. To me, it just was like me. Okay. And how about Matt from New York City? Emily from Chicago.
Sorry.
Kelsey from Houston. Travis from Miami.
Hey, pleased to meet you. And you know what? I just tried that ear irrigation you told me about, and it really is working wonders.
Robert from Nevada City, California.
They are partners, looking good out there.
And Naya from Florida.
It's Sarasota, and yes, I am also from Florida.
So we got people from all over the country here today, John. We're very excited. The first game is going to be a radio symphony. I'm going to yell out some different radio styles, John, and they can write down next to their name which one they want to take. And of course, if they get one that I didn't read off and they want to try it, they can certainly try that as well. But here's some options. We got gospel, we got country, we got rock, we got oldies, we got jazz, we got reggae, hip hop, music. You hear that in the elevators.
Motown?
Motown's great. Heavy metal, grunge, electronic, Spanish, just to name a few. If you want to put one up next to your name, guys, and John will know. John, I'm going to let you take my car out for a little spin, and you can just push the buttons on the car and get all these different radio. It's kind of like Sirius, you know?
Yeah, it's like my own personal Sirius satellite radio, and I'm going to listen to all these musical stations. So I see R&B, I see music, I see country, Russian country, Motown, spelled almost right, but no W, rock, and Rishi. You have a genre? Heavy metal. Okay, great. Well, Kent, I'm going to listen to the radio.
Okay, I'm going to jump off right now. I didn't know there was a Mowtown. I can't wait to hear Mowtown.
Yeah, Mowtown is just as good as Motown, but there's an extra W.
Okay, John, I'm gonna go sit in the back seat so you won't see me. Have fun. Drive my new car. It's a Tesla.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, take me away to the back seat.
All right, let's listen to the radio. This is Radio Symphony, Motown.
Shoot.
Okay, this radio station's temporarily offline. Let me go to rock.
And I would do anything for the cat. I would do anything for the cat. I would do anything for the cat, but I won't change the litter. No,
Emily.
I won't.
Country.
Right now, she's probably slow dancing with the bleach blonde tramp, and she's probably getting frisky. Right now, he's probably saying, I'm drunk, and he's thinking that he's gonna get lucky. Right now, he's probably dumping all $3 worth of that bathroom cologne.
Rishi, heavy metal.
I just went and now I want to kill somebody. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Okay, truly the devil's music. Let's go to the real devil's music, Muzak.
Bottom, bottom, ba, bottom, bottom, ba.
Kelsey, R&B.
I just boiled some eggs and they're stinky. And I got some on my pinky.
This girl's got soul. Hey, let's check in with Motown to see how the soul resides over in the next generation.
Oh, you were frozen. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Motown.
You got a smile so bright. You know you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight. You know you could have been a handle. The way you swept me off my feet. You know you could have been a broom.
Russian country.
With my Russian Lada truck, I run the country with my little buck. You know, that little buck is very nice. She sings like angel in the ice. We eat the ice and make it fun because we are in a Lada pickup. Yeah, that's what we do in the country. And my woman, she's very big and very sweet because we eat a lot of beet. Because a borscht, of course, is meat with little beets for all of you to eat.
Rishi, heavy metal.
Country of Russia.
Oh, no, I worship the devil. Yeah, because my mom said the devil is bad, and I smoke cigarettes because my mom said cigarettes are bad.
Chelsea, R&B.
When will I smell you again? When will my feet stop hurting?
Emily, country.
Should have known by the way you passed me by. There was something in your eyes and it wasn't right. Should have watched, but I never had the chance. Everything got out of hand and I let it slide. And
Travis,
No, I won't do that. And that's K-Worm, the latest hit from the 70s, 80s, and today. And we're moving on to one of my favorites, and I hope it's one of yours. Louie, Louie, oh, we gotta go now.
Motown.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I could tell the way you do the things you do.
Music.
And that was Two's Company by Max Harris. This is the Muzak channel, creating the awesome elevator music you crave. Coming up.
Russian country.
You're never fooling out, go to hey, pick up. You're fooling out, pick up. Oh, the cambarera, get a pick up. You can take hey, you're a
All right. That's Russian country. That's Radio Symphony. If you weren't awake, you are now. I like to wake up every morning with a little calm Russian country music, Kent.
I think it was fantastic. You didn't get a dent in my car, did you?
I did. I hit a couple mailboxes.
Oh my God. Well, you gotta just walk out and get your own mail. You don't need to drive my car. You know, John, Two-Headed Monsters next. I'll let you explain it. The relationship is father and kids, or father and kid.
Okay, great.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, cool. So we're going to have Matt, Robert, and Naya come on out. Matt, Robert, and Naya. And Matt and Robert are going to be playing the father in this scene. Naya is going to be playing the kid, and hence the suggestion. Now, Matt and Robert are going to be, and Robert, maybe if you could refresh, because I see you're frozen right now, at least on my end. If you could refresh and come right back, Robert. Matt and Robert are going to speak one word at a time. So they're going to be the same character, but they're going to speak one word at a time. They're both the dad. They're talking to the kid. This is Two-Headed Monster. Take it away, Naya, Matt, and Robert.
Young. What?
Unmute Matt. Restart. Unmute Matt.
Lady.
What
have
you
done
this
for?
Well, you know, I thought it was kind of implied that it was for my own pleasure and enjoyment.
You
expect
me
to
accept
that
as
a
answer
to
this
to this event?
Well, I mean, it is the truth. I did do it for fun. I mean, you don't nail the coffee table. You don't put nails in the coffee table for a school report or something. I don't know. It was for fun, pretty much.
Do
You
realize
that
this
will
be
punished
with
a
harsh
detainment?
Detainment? Am I in jail, Dad? Am I gonna go to jail because detainment really sounds like it? You know, this is why none of my friends think you are cool.
You understand,
but
you
are
going
to
be
a
fixture
in
your
life.
I really don't get your analogies, Dad. You know, you kind of have to simple it out for me a little bit. You know, the teen brain comprehends things that make sense, and the dad brain needs to help me comprehend them, I suppose. Because I imagine a fixture as a light fixture, and so how am I a light fixture in my life, really? Because, I mean, I get being grounded, but how does that apply to lighting?
know
That
you
will
never
be
leaving
this
house
until
you
have
a baby.
Okay.
That went places.
Wow, John. A
Yeah.
baby is now one word. Did you know a baby is now one word?
It's a new word.
I know. I tried to cut the scene, and I was smited out of the scene.
Right. It's a Canadian baby dyslexic. So the
That's
baby
it.
A, it's a baby.
Baby A, baby A.
It's okay, Robert. It's gonna. We're gonna send that. It's gonna send that over to TikTok. It's gonna go viral. TikTok. All right. Hey, John, we're gonna do a little tag team competition, and these guys are roommates. So I'll let you explain the game, and I'm gonna go look in the dictionary and see if I can find a baby.
Okay, good thing. So we got Emily, Kelsey, Rishi, and Travis out here now. Emily and Kelsey are playing the same character. Travis and Rishi are playing the same character. Travis and Rishi can tag in and out of the scene. Same with Emily and Kelsey. If they tag in, they're going to continue the scene with the same character right where their teammate left off. Rishi, are you there? Just checking. Come on out if you're there, Rishi. Great. And let's see. Do we have a suggestion for how they know each other?
Yeah, they both went to school together and decided to become roommates.
Okay, so you guys went to school together. You became roommates. We're living together. Let's start normal. Let's start with Travis and Emily. Kelsey and Rishi are going to start off screen. This is tag team competition. Take it away.
All right, look, I thought that us sharing an apartment was going to be a good idea, but really I have to say your standards of tidiness are way below par for me, and it's starting to get on my nerves.
I'm sorry if my idea of cleanliness doesn't agree with yours.
It doesn't agree with anyone sane. I mean, look at it. There's peanut butter all over the floor, and I think possibly crushed bits of crunch berries. When were you going to clean this up?
You wouldn't let me put it in the fridge.
You don't put peanut butter in the fridge. There's a pantry right there, or there would be if you didn't keep all your junk in there.
I thought you had a Roomba.
The Roomba is not going to get inside of the pantry.
No. That's why I left everything on the floor. I thought you had a Roomba.
Yeah, I had a Roomba, implying that I used to have a Roomba, but then you broke it in half for some reason.
Do you recall when I did not break that Roomba? That's my favorite thing in the house. I mean,
Freeze. Rishi, you're going to speak 2 words at a time. Kelsey, you're going to speak 4 words at a time.
You did.
no, I did not.
Assuredly did.
That makes no sense.
I saw.
Do you recall when?
Last November?
I don't think so.
Roomba. Break.
That's impossible. You see,
Being gaslit.
I don't know.
You are.
I know myself now.
But this.
Roomba. No Roomba. You?
Oh, I can't. Oh.
You need to help.
I need.
Now you got to sing everything you want to say.
I gotta get out of this place. There must be some kind of way out of here, away from this abominable mess.
I need you to help me out. I'm apparently a slub according to you.
Yeah, that's because you are. So, yeah, I'm trying to get out of this situation.
How dare you? Why don't you put another ad on Craigslist?
Okay, but hopefully he is not a criminal.
You're wrong about me.
Well, you are also a criminal.
I have seen many crimes committed in this place by you.
You gotta admit there's something going on here. And some
I've
of it
seen
has to
it.
do with you.
Kill little, die little, kill die little. I've seen you do it. So much death.
I've seen you do some really weird stuff sometimes too.
Clipping
The
my
cat.
nails doesn't compare.
The cats.
What's wrong with the cats?
You did
I
weird
treat
stuff
them
to the
well.
cat.
Painting their nails is fine. They like it.
Okay, that's tag team competition. He's painting the nails of the cats. He's a real cat nail painter.
Well, John, we're moving on to translators. You got a guy, a foreigner here today who's very intellectual, but we can't understand him. Do you have someone who can translate for him or her, who's ever been?
Yeah, sure. Let's get Matt and Robert out here. All right, so let's have Matt speak gibberish and Robert translate.
Okay, you know what I want to hear about? Because summer's coming up. I'd like to hear about some hot summer ideas. So
All right.
Can you do your gibberish to the, I guess it was Matt? Can you talk to him in gibberish and get the hot summer ideas?
Yeah, sure. So Matt is going to be gibberish. Robert's going to translate for hot summer ideas. This is translator. Take it away.
Go ahead and
Thank you all for coming this afternoon, and it is very understandable that you're interested in what I have to say. In my country, and as it should be in yours, we have sun in the summer. No doubt. The importance of summer is realizing that you wear less clothes in the summer than you do in the winter. There are places in my country where we wear no clothes, but that's part of our summer and possibly yours. I'm sorry I brought that one up. Excuse me. Seriously speaking, I want to say that I'm very well hung. So in the summer, I like to go bowling with the girls. I used to enjoy volleyball, but bowling really brings things down to earth. Black. Well, it's a known fact that the smaller the bikinis, the more chances that you will have a white stripe that's white.
Okay, got in here just in time before the translators did irreparable harm to everyone viewing the video. Good, that's translators, Kent.
Okay, well, John, I'd like to, back in my day, when I was young, they didn't have electric vehicles, John. So
No
I'd like
electric.
I'd like to hear a little riff on back in my day about electric vehicles.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back and look at mine.
Everybody come out on stage, and we're going to do a little back in my day. We're going to begin with electric cars, and let's have somebody raise their hand and start for back in my day. Travis.
Back in my day, we didn't have these newfangled electric cars. Our cars were powered like the ones in the Flintstones, with our feet moving the stonework forward across the tile roads.
Back in my day, we didn't have feet. If we wanted to get places, we'd walk on our hands.
My day, we didn't even have hands to walk. We had to use elbows the whole time. It would really bruise our elbows on the sidewalks.
Back in my day, we didn't get bruises. We were too tough for that. Everything was like armor plated.
Back in my day, we didn't have armor plating. You had to go out and just die.
Back in my day, we didn't die. We just fed off of other people's energy and got happy.
Back in my day, we were never happy. We just walked around crying the entire day, every day, all day long, day or night.
Back in my day, we couldn't afford to cry all day. Lacquerable fluid cost money. We could only cry for a couple hours at a time, and then we'd go home to sleep on our filthy mattresses.
Back in my day, we didn't have mattresses. You slept on a bunch of straw, and you liked it, even though the goats would also sleep on it.
Back in my day, we didn't have goats. We used cows because goats give off too much fleas and lice, and cows don't.
Back in my day, we couldn't have fleas. Our livestock couldn't support parasites. If we wanted to get sick, we had to settle for good old bacterium.
Back in my day, viruses was the thing that we had to live with. They were so small, we had to pile them into giant piles before we could even lay down. That's how difficult life was.
Back in my day, we didn't have viruses. People were just immortal back then.
Back in my day, we didn't even have spirits. We were not immoral. We are part of the fluid world and universe.
Back in my day, we didn't have the universe. We didn't exist. And then all of a sudden, we were reminded that we needed to go play volleyball.
All right, and that's back in my day. On the 7th day, we played volleyball with Tom Cruise and the cast of Top Gun. Kent, back to you.
My movie, John. We've got some new movies coming out. We're going to show some previews to them, and I'll let you set up it, and then I got some initials for some movies for you.
Okay, great. So let's get Naya, Emily, and Rishi out here. Naya, Emily, and Rishi. Okay, great. So let's say that Rishi is going to give our first title, Emily's going to give our first description, and Naya's going to give our first tagline to the movie based on the initials of your choosing, Kent.
DC.
D and C. D and C. Rishi, what's that movie called?
Destructive Destructive Corporation.
Great. What's the movie about, Emily?
Destructive Corporation is about a business that's going under because the CEO is self-destructive and it trickled down to everybody else.
Whoa. And what's the tagline, Naya?
We will destroy you. Have a nice day.
Okay, excellent. Great. We will destroy you. Have a nice day. Let's see a scene from Destructive Corporation featuring all three performers.
This happened again. Ugh.
We're failing because of his selfish deeds, and now the stocks have gone down by, let's say 50%.
Think about this. We wanted the stocks to go down. We wanted to crash the economy.
Why?
Yeah, we wanted to.
We want that.
Because we are a destructive corporation. We break stuff. We destroy stuff.
We destroy ourselves in the process.
We are not.
Huh? Hey, look at it this way.
Oh, no. Yeah, look at it this way. Finish your sentence, Rishi.
Life is like a sandwich. No matter what way you flip it around, the bread always comes first.
Hey, okay, good job. Let's see another movie. So this time, Naya is going to give the title, Rishi's going to give the description, and Emily's going to give the tagline. What are our initials for our next movie, Kent?
MB.
MB. MB.
Melodic boosters.
Melodic Boosters. What's the movie about, Rishi?
It's a movie about a COVID vaccine clinic where everybody it's a musical about a COVID vaccine clinic.
Tagline, Emily.
Get the shot and get a song.
Okay, great. Let's see a scene from Melodic Boosters, the COVID vaccine clinic musical.
We have a skeptic over there.
We will make them believe.
We got this. We've done this before.
But I think he's actually QAnon. So I think we might die today.
Let us all just rejoice with positivity and try and help this person stay safe. So everyone get your shots and masks and maybe some shields and iron gates.
And maybe a huge bubble that you play like that bumping bubble ball thing in, because this guy's got COVID 20 times.
Time to get boosted. So that's what's happening.
Yes, I will go get the equipment.
I don't think
Okay.
that man is in COVID.
Good. I keep cutting off Rishi right at the wrong time. Okay, so now Emily is going to do the title, Naya's going to do the description, and Rishi's going to do the tagline. What do we got, Kent?
JT.
JT.
Joker's Tormented.
Joker's Tormented. What's that movie about?
The movie Joker's Tormented is about how a world has been tortured by these jokers, and then finally some hero torments them back.
Interesting. What's the tagline? Rishi?
Funny can be annoying.
Okay, good. Let's see a scene from Joker's Tormented.
I have finally come to stop your evil reign of jokery.
You can't stop us. We're too funny.
Yeah, but you guys are also like very annoying. So,
Do not listen to my sidekick. We shall we shall torment you. And then you will finally end your reign of terror over our
You can't
good
find me. You can't find me.
Yeah, but you guys are tormenting me in this sense. Like, you guys are giving me a headache because you're so annoying. Not like physically.
My
painfully
sidekick,
tormenting.
what my sidekick means is die, you fiends!
I think I'm gonna die of like boredom. Like, honestly, you guys are pretty annoying.
No, sidekick, please just go with this. I'm really trying to make this interesting, okay? Just come on. Get in the
Why?
mood.
Why?
We talked about this.
I can't do this if it's so annoying. Like, I swear to God, you don't even pay me.
It looks like you guys have some issues you need to resolve. Maybe.
No, we are still here to stop you.
No, we do have an issue. You don't pay me. I am literally being
This
exploited.
was a volunteer job.
Okay, good. It's a volunteer Joker operation. We're doing Joker interventions, and we've Joker made it. This is the end of my movie. Good job, Jokers. Why are you so serious, guys? Kent, we're moving on to cross-examination.
You know, John, there's a very serious crime that's been committed. Someone stole the other person's lunch. I'd like to see you play this out. Are you going to be our judge, John, to work this out?
Always. And let's get Robert, Travis, Kelsey, and Matt out here.
I'm going to sit in the jury room.
Okay, great. So we've established a roles. So raise your hand if you are the prosecutor. Yeah, Travis will be the prosecutor, and Kelsey is going to be the prosecution witness. Robert is going to be the defense attorney, and Matt is going to be the defendant. Matt is accused of stealing Kelsey's lunch. Okay? So first things first, we're going to allow you can change your names too to prosecutor, defense attorney, defendant, witness. We're going to let the prosecutor examine his witness through questioning. So let's begin this trial. Kelsey, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Prosecutor, please proceed.
Hello, Miss Owens. Now, you were at Donnie's discount lunch counter on the afternoon of April the 27th, is that right?
That's correct.
And would you please tell us what occurred on that day?
I purchased a sandwich and I was walking over to get it. There was someone in my way, so it took a little time. And I saw Matt Jordan, the defendant, grab my sandwich, and he ran out the door.
I see. You said Matt Jordan. Could you point him out for us?
Yes, he's the one with the headphones on.
Ah, I see. Yes. And you say that he grabbed your sandwich and ran out of the shop. Do I have that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And you had no prior agreement with the defendant involving him taking possession of that sandwich?
Prior to this, I've never seen him before in my life.
I see. Well, I'm just a simple country lawyer, but I think I don't have any further questions for my witness.
Okay, let's have the witness be cross-examined by the defense attorney. Defense attorney, the witness is yours.
Thank you. Well, from my understanding, do you eat?
Yes. Yes.
Do you usually eat lunch?
Absolutely.
And since you eat lunch, do you bring your lunch or purchase lunch at work?
No, I typically go to the sandwich shop and get my lunch there.
Also, you go and purchase your lunch during your lunch break. Is that correct?
Yes.
So is it possible, isn't it true that on a day that you're very busy at work, you may not have remembered to purchase a sandwich?
I don't see how that's possible. No.
Objection. Objection. The facts are not up for debate. We know what happened. My witness has already explained the facts of the case.
Okay, objection sustained, not on the grounds the prosecutor made the objection, on the grounds that the defense attorney was leading the witness. Rephrase your question, attorney.
Thank you. I will rephrase. Are you busy at work at many times?
Yes.
Does this work often transcend into your lunch hour?
I do my best to shut that off during my lunchtime. It's the only way I've learned to survive.
But have there been times where you've transcended into your lunch hour?
Well, of course.
Is it possible then that you were so busy and thus incapable of getting away from your office area, that unknowingly or knowingly you took the sandwich that wasn't yours?
No. No.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Look, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I think I may have to object again, as he appears to be trying to lead the witness into some sort of strange parallel reality.
I'll allow it because I just watched Doctor Strange and I'm curious. The witness will answer the question.
No, that's not possible.
Okay, let's let the witness step down. Let's bring out the defendant to testify on his own behalf. Defense attorney, you will be allowed to question the defendant.
Thank you.
Defendant, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, appreciate your honesty. Go ahead.
So, Matt, what type of sandwich did you bring to work when you found it missing?
It was a pastrami. It was a pastrami sandwich on rye bread. It had some really good mustard on it. I made it myself.
And have you spoken to Kelsey at work before?
No.
Were you ever nearby her and overheard her saying anything about sandwiches?
There may have been that one time I heard a word. I heard her say the word sandwich from across the room, but I didn't really know her.
Did that word come prefaced by the word pastrami?
No.
Rye?
Maybe.
Maybe. We have a possibility here. I have no further questions.
Okay, thank you. Let's bring in the prosecutor to cross-examine the defendant.
Well, as I may reiterate, I'm only a simple country lawyer, but if we can move off of possibility into fact, Mr. Jordan, you were present at the discount lunch counter on the afternoon of April 27th?
Yes.
Did you see an unattended sandwich on a table that did not belong to you?
I see them all the time on the counter, other people's sandwiches.
This one would have been a bit more relevant, sir. Did you walk off with the unattended sandwich?
No.
Well, my witness claims that you disappeared without a sandwich. You are telling us that this did not happen?
I'm very confused by her version of the story. I didn't steal anything.
All right, then what is your version of the story, my friend?
I had a sandwich. I went to the store to buy some soda because I forgot to bring the soda, and then I left. Anything about anything about her sandwich, I have no idea where this is coming from.
Well, I'm afraid we have here Exhibit A, security feed from the store that day, which appears to show you looking about shiftily, then grabbing a sandwich off a table and bolting for the door. Are you able to account for your behavior in this footage?
I don't remember shifting stiddily. I could have sworn that was my sandwich.
And you can you can explain what was on it then, I suppose.
I object. He already said that he didn't know.
Asked and answered. Objection sustained. Prosecutor, do you have any more questions? I don't want you to waste the time of the court here because you are just a simple country lawyer.
Well, I suppose not. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. In conjunction with the jury, I am now ready to rule. We all need to go to lunch and put some food in our bellies, and that will solve all the world's problems. So I'll be paying for lunch for all of us. No appetizers, only a single water with lemon and a single entree. Everyone got that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
No desserts as well. Let's keep it simple, folks. All righty. Wash your hands before we get there. And that is cross-examination. Okay, so we're going to do 185. This is a pun game. We're trying to think of plays on words in the form of a joke and a mortician. So specifically, 185 morticians are going to walk into a bar. We're going to come up with a joke. So people are already itching their hands up because they already have jokes. I am very impressed. Let's start with Matt.
185 morticians walk into a bar. They're the only ones there. One of them says, "Man, this place is dead."
Hey yo, that was a couple people's. Let's go to Naya.
185 morticians walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We're closed." The morticians say, "We really need this. We're buried head under at work."
Yeah, we're buried under 6 feet of work, 6 feet of dirt. Rishi.
185 morticians walk into a bar. Bartender says we're closed. The morticians say, "You trying to take a dig at me?"
Yeah, take a dig at me. Yeah. Yes, the prosecutor Travis, and then
185 morticians walk into a bar, and the head mortician walks up to the bar and he says, "You got to understand, every member of my family is a mortician. It's been our goal since time immemorial." And the bartender says, "Well, that's quite an undertaking."
moly, Robert, then Emily.
185 morticians go to a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve morticians here." And they look at him with stern eyes and say, "All we want is some embalming fluid."
Hey, Emily.
185 morticians walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." They just stare at him and say, "That was stone cold to the touch."
Hey, stone cold rejection. Anybody else have a mortician joke? Anyone else have a mortician joke? All right, let's get a new suggestion, Kent. 185 carpenters walk into a bar. 185 carpenters. Carpenters, Travis.
185 carpenters walk up into a bar, and one of them slinks up to the bar and he orders, and the bartender says, "Hey, how's work?" He says, "Not good, but hopefully it'll pick up. Knock wood."
Hey, Matt.
185 carpenters walk into a bar. One of them, the bartender asks, "Oh, yeah, how you doing?" And he goes, "Oh, man, work's been nailing me."
He got it. Naya. Was that yours, Naya? All right, let's go to Kelsey then. Kelsey.
185 carpenters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "You have a tab," and they say, "We're square."
Oh, just like the stuff they build with. Carpenters. Anybody else got a carpenter?
185 carpenters walk into a bar. The bartender asked one of them, "What do you have?" And he said, "I'll have a screwdriver."
That fits. That fits. And let's call it right there. That's 185. And we got another game. This one's called Fun Fact. So we're going to get a suggestion of a fun fact to get started with, and then we're all going to branch off after that. Okay, dogs do not sweat. All right, that's going to be the first fun fact. Dogs do not sweat. After that, we're going to branch off and see where it takes us. Naya, you want to start off with dogs cannot sweat?
Fun fact, I do not own any dogs.
Fun fact, you should consider owning a dog. They can reduce your heart rate.
Fun fact, if you have a heart, you can live.
Fun fact, rocks aren't living.
In fact, rock and roll always lives.
Fun fact, I love rock and roll.
Fun fact, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Fun fact, when moss and fungus reproduce, you get lichen.
Fun fact, I once met a woman and I likened her.
Fun fact, women are 51% of the population.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Fun fact. That's 1 more percent than men. That's 2 more percent than men, actually.
Fact, I don't know what a percent is because I don't know how to do math.
Fun fact, the education system has really been letting us down in STEM fields.
Fun fact, STEM is a part of a plant.
Fun fact, still Nebraska with plants.
Fun fact, palm trees are a plant in the grass family.
Fun fact, there are some palm trees in Los Angeles.
Fun fact, a lot of people smoke grass.
Fun fact, grass grows tall when you don't cut it.
Fun fact,
Fact.
so do these luscious locks.
In fact, my locks are more luscious than yours.
Fun fact, my locks are longer than both of yours combined.
Women's hair grows longer than men's.
Fun fact, men have more comfortable underwear than women.
Fun fact, men are proven to take longer time to get ready, to procrastinate more, and also scientifically proven to be very, they cannot multitask is what I'm
Fun fact, she's not wrong.
Fun fact, I was completely ready before you went up and got changed.
Yeah, fun fact, men are most likely to become enraged at any joke at their expense and immediately try to defend themselves and their entire gender. Hey, Kent, that's our show. Hey, thank you. Hey, everybody.
You.
Yeah.
And now I'm off to enjoy another cleansing ear irrigation session.
Hello. Good to be here.
Bye. Had a blast.
It is scientifically proven.
Thank you all for coming, and I'm so sorry.
Life is a journey, and we must find the passion and joy on the road to our own failure and demise. And women are not better than men.
It's scientifically proven.
Okay. I think it's a good idea, Kent, that we should spend the end of this show having two adult men tell this young woman she's wrong.